open. We ain't got nothing to lose, everybody we rollin'. Everybody we rollin'. With some light-skinned girls and some petty rollers. In this white man world, we the ones chosen. So good night, cool world, I see you in the morning. I see you in the morning. This is way too much, I need a moment. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. Till then, that the world's ours. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, come struck walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad, moonwalking, hemisphere is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music, I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on up that stage light, going shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, I'm my INDEPENDENT shit hustling. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin'. Halfway across that city with the back crush shit. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country.
Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Nah, can I kick it? Thank you, yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me, go hard like I gotta eat up in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on shark. We ride, gonna go off, a girl, deuces goodbye. I got a world to see, and my girl, she wanna see Rome. See, so make you a believer now. I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from giving it back to the people now. Sing this song and it goes like, raise those hands, this is our party. We came here to live life like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching.
When we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
My check, 1, 2, my check.
At least it's not snowing. I don't want any more.
Fans, good afternoon, and welcome back to Peter Mazzavaro Field on the East Campus of Bridgewater State University for today's non-conference matchup featuring the visiting Wheaton Lions and your BSU Bears.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bridgewater State University is a safe, respectful, and inclusive community. We welcome and respect freedom of speech in all forms of peaceful protest in support of social justice and racial equity. We are committed to providing and supporting learning and growing together in a welcoming and inclusive environment.
And now, fans, it's time for this afternoon's starters. We begin with the visiting Wheaton Lions. At midfield, a junior number 1, Kylie Sherry. On attack, a sophomore number 2, Jessica Chamberlain. On defense, a senior number 3, Elise Cannon. On defense, a junior number 9, Talia Bangelmare. On attack, a senior number 12, Abigail Mountain. At the mid, a senior number 13, Evelina Lebeau. On defense, a senior number 14, Kendall Conwell. On attack, a sophomore number 15, Riley Kilborn. On defense, a sophomore number 16, Kaylee York. On attack, a junior number 18, Lara Finney. At the mid, a junior number 25, Gab Smart. And in goal, a sophomore number 30, Katie Gass. And the Lions are led by head coach Emily Kaya-Blick, and she is assisted by Becky Bedard and Megan Sherrick. And now, fans, for the first time this season, your BSU Bears. On attack, a sophomore, number 3, Katie Lamoth. On defense, a junior number 8, Maya Dewey. And mid, a sophomore, number 10, Meredith Sylvia. On attack, a senior number 11, Savannah Harrington. At the mid, a junior number 14, Erin McIntyre. On defense, a junior number 7, Faye. At the mid, senior number 18, Kate Rona. On attack, junior number 20, Cameron Gonzalez. On attack, junior number 23, Katie Shaw. On defense, senior number 26, Bridget Lane. And midfield number 28, junior Hannah Boldy. And Eagle, senior number 30, Laura Giovanniello. And your Bears are led by head coach Erica Adams, and she is assisted by Elise Weber and Mariah McKenna. The officials for today's game are Margaret DiNatel, Tara Pinsky, and One Kim. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, as we honor the brave servicemen and women and all the veterans who have served our country, we ask those who are able to please rise and gentlemen remove all hats as we honor America with our national anthem.
The NCAA, the Massachusetts State Collegiate Athletic Conference, and Bridgewater State University promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments, and any other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated in our grounds for removal from the site of competition. Also, consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages is prohibited.
Wheaton Alliance. Alongside
All right,
David
fans,
Souza,
it's been
my
a
name
long
is Zach
time,
McMahon.
but we are
on the
back,
call with you guys.
and it is time once
Bring
again.
them out, bring them
to
out,
Yeah,
bring them
both
out.
these teams starting their season today. The spring season starts shortly as soon as the first, draw is played. This newly named Peter Mazzafero Field, named earlier this year after the legendary Bears football coach Peter Mazzafero. We're excited to get this season underway. We're excited to see the spring sports start very shortly here in Bridgewater.
Let's go over some starting lineups for both teams. First for your visiting Lions. Kylie Sherry is starting in the midfield. Jessica Chamberlain, Elise Cannon, Talia Bangelmeyer, Abigail Mountain, Avonlea LeBeau, Kendall Conwell, Riley Kilburn, Kaylee York, Laura Feeney, Gab Smart, and in net for the Wheaton Lions, and her first collegiate start, Katie Guys. And for your Bridgewater State Bears will be Katie Lamont, Maya DeQuee, Meredith Sylvia, Savannah Harrington, Erin McIntyre, Katie Murphy, Kate Roanoke, Cameron Gonsalves, Katie Shaw, Bridget Lane, Hannah Bowlby, and in net, you got Laura Giovanniello.
And big moments here for both goalkeepers. Obviously, Giovanniello, the first year starting after being the second string goalkeeper last year. And again, obviously for guys, this is her first year starter. You said it's her first game starting. Very exciting for her.
And we're off with Katie Shaw picking up after the draw control. Now she's going to pass it over to McIntyre. The Bears on the attack. It's going to be
Cam Gonsalves getting it to Lamont.
The Bears behind the net. Back to Bowlby. Now Bowlby will pass it off. Over to Gonsalves. 40 seconds, 7 seconds on the shot clock. It was Katie Shaw over to McIntyre. The Bears are just trying to find a way to shoot. And very good defense by the Wheaton Lions. And it's going to be a turnover for the Lions.
It was good ball movement for the Bears, but turnover to end it all.
Katie Geis. And she's going to pass it over to Conwell. And Conwell will try to clear it for the Lions. She's going to pass it off over to Smart. Smart will help the Wheatons clear. Smart will pass it behind the net. And she's looking for someone to pass to. That is Finney. Finney over to Mountain. Back over to Kilburn. Kilburn, short of, like a medium pass over to LeBeau. Back to LeBeau. And we got a whistle on the play. And we're going to get a first free position on the newly named Peter Mazzaferro Field.
It goes to the Lions here. I believe that's LeBeau with it.
Lions will try to get their first score on the board, and she does. Lions' first goal of the season.
Scored by number 13, LeBeau. If only LeBeau with her first. Well, maybe not. Score has not been updated yet. But there's movement on the field that seems to mark a goal. A lot of confusion here. It's our first game of the year. Let's, just give us some slack, please. We are moving forward.
It is the official goal on the website. It's just the scoreboard on the field is not updated. So
the field scoreboard. This is 12:45 in the first quarter.
1-0 Wheaton Lions, and we're gonna get our second draw control with Sylvia for the Bears, and it's gonna be Conwell picking it up. It's gonna be defended by Harrington. He goes back around the 40. He's gonna get over to Finney. Finney over to Banglemeyer. Banglemeyer getting through the defenders. She's got to pass it off. Now Sherry with the ball. Sherry's going to go over to LeBeau. LeBeau over to Smart. Surrounded by two Bears defenders. And it's going to be a turnover. Now the Bears are going to run through the field. It's McIntyre.
Excellent speed there by McIntyre.
And McIntyre stops in her tracks to get over to Gonsalves. Excellent goal score. Back to McIntyre, over to Bowlby. Bowlby defended by LeBeau. Bowlby passes it off. Now it's going to be Lamoth behind the net.
Bowlby with it.
But
Good recovery.
a good recovery after the shot by Lamoth. Lamoth gets over to Gonsalves. Gonsalves tried to pass it. That's going to be no good. And we get another whistle. Alright, Gonsalves. A missed pass to Bowlby. Bowlby picks it back up. It's going to be LeBeau defending. Bowlby has got to pass it off. And missed pass behind the net. I assume it rolled out of bounds, but over by the snowbank. It's going to be Bears ball.
Great job letting the ball go out of bounds there by Katie Shaw.
A shot was broken up. The ball rolls in front of the net.
Shot
And
clock
Bears
violation for the Bears. Fortunate possession there. Just could not get any space and any room to put the ball in the net there.
Yeah, it's just good defense by the Lions so far in this first quarter. Trying to, keep the Bears off the scoreboard. Which is huge for Katie guys.
You've taken an early lead. It's only one goal. This is a very high-scoring game, usually. But preventing the possessions for the other team for them to score is huge at any stage of this game. The time will just start ticking, and you won't even notice until the game's over that you've
wasted all that time.
Yeah.
Lamoth over the Bowlby after the restart. LeBeau defending. Pass from net to Sylvia. Sylvia misses.
Pass was wide. Recovered.
And she scores! First goal of the season for the Bears. And we're all tied up at 1.
Get a very opportune time there. They sort of stopped them before. Maybe they had to restart the clock, I'm not really sure, but the Bears were able to answer in that for the first possession that they were able to score on. They scored the second possession of the game. The game got tied up with 10:02 on the clock in the first quarter.
And the goal is by Savannah Harrington, assisted by Cameron Gonsalves. So Harrington is responsible for the first BSU goal of 2024. We get our third draw control. And it's Sylvia drawing things here. And it's going to be looking like...
Bear goal scored by number 11.
It's going to be a foul by
Savannah
McIntyre,
Harrington.
and it's going to be go
number
Wheaton's
20,
way.
Cameron Gonsalves.
That goal scorer, Harrington, is one of 4 Bears with 30-plus points. Obviously not in the season. As
Last
started,
season.
But yes.
And we're going to stop the clock. 9:36 left in the first. As we get ready for another free position. It was LeBeau that scored off a free position. And it's going to be Kilburn taking things here. Kilburn just decides she's going to pass it off. And Wheaton's going to move the ball around the net. It's going to be Spellman. And it's going to be another foul on the play for the Bears. It's going to be Laura Finney. Laura Finney, coming back from an injury that she suffered last year against Springfield College. It's good to see her back for the Lions.
Yeah, you never want to see a player get injured, especially at this level. But it's good to see her back, yes.
A good save by Gio Veniello. And Bears are starting to struggle, but now they're going to try to clear it. Is Sylvia. It's going to go on the logo, gets it over to McIntyre. And she's going to make a successful clear attempt for the Bears. Sylvia over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez defended well. She's going to move towards the back of the net. And a swatting.
Good defense there by Banglemeyer.
But Banglemeyer is going to check Gonzalez, but she's going to pick up the ball. Banglemeyer, with Gonzalez chasing her. And Wheaton's clear attempt will be good with Finney. Finney will look to take a shot, but she won't. Good defense by the Bears. She moves to the back of behind the net, and she passes over to Mountain. Now it's going to be Spellman over to Finney. Finney trying to avoid Sylvia. Finney with a missed pass over to Bilodeau. Wheaton behind the net, guarded well by Murphy. And Wheaton's going to pick up the ball by the snowbank.
York gets it over to Chamberlain.
It's going to be Finney again. It's going to get it over to Spielman.
It's another whistle there.
It's going to be another free position for the Lions. I believe this is number 4. It's going to be Spielman. And Spielman scores for the Lions.
An excellent goal there with 7:17 on the clock. It's the second goal of this game for the Lions. Many more to come, as expected.
Absolutely. The Lions take the lead, 2-1, with 7:17 left in the first.
Lion goal scored by number 6.
It's going to be their
Sarah
second free
Spellman.
position goal
That goal is unassisted.
for the Lions, 2 of 3. Well, the Bears have had none. And we're going to get things started with the draw control with Meredith Sylvia. It's going to be Wheaton's possession. It's going to get over to Quay. Quay over to Prin. It's going to be another foul on Bridgewater.
And as we know, the draw control, remember, these couple years ago, these last few years at least, it had been Aaron McIntyre taking those draw controls. This year, it seems it's going to be Meredith Sylvia taking the draw controls. McIntyre had over 100 career draw controls in her career. And at the college level. There's a yellow card.
A yellow card on Mia Dupuy. Butterball will reset things for the Lions. Gonna get over to Quay. Over to Spielman. Spielman. Oh, over to Gumala.
Lose control of it for the time being. That's a foul on Meredith Sylvia.
Bilodeau.
Pass was too high. It's the Bears' ball. See the speed of some of these players. They just sprint down the field.
A costly pass over to Lane. It's supposed to be to Bowlby. And Lions going to get a turnover. It's going to get it over.
Shot wide of the net. It must be exhausting to have to run back and forth, because they don't do a lot of running. Usually, once they're on the side of the field, they just tend to stay where they are. But the turnovers cause you to run back and forth. That's got to get exhausting at some point. McIntyre has it.
Absolutely. And Katie Murphy's going to get it over to Erin McIntyre. Erin McIntyre is going to go in towards the net. She may take it herself, but she loses the ball. It's going to be another Lions turnover. Lions will try to clear it. She's going to get it over to 30. Oh, and Gonzalez swats it down.
Great defense by both teams with less than 2.5 minutes in this first quarter remaining.
Harrington will look to get rid of the ball somehow.
Did I say 2.5? I meant 5.5. I want to make sure I said 5.5 minutes. That's the 5.5.
Absolutely. Lamoth back to Harrington. Harrington over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez tried to get it back to Harrington. She's able to pick it back up. Harrington passes behind the net. Get it over to McIntyre. McIntyre passes his back. Gonzalez has possession. Gonzalez defended well by the Lions defense. Gonzalez passes off back to Lamoth. Lamoth gets it and in front of the net. She misses. The Bears pick it back up. And now they're behind the net. Sylvia, defended by two Wheaton players. Fake pass over to Gonzalez. A loose ball. And it's back to Bears possession. Lamoth.
Only 10 seconds remain on the shot clock for the Bears. They turn it over. Dropped it. Another turnover. The Bears pick it up, but the whistle's blown. It's going to remain Bears ball.
No free possession, however. Lamoth is going to be defended by Banglemeyer. Now the ball is going to roll towards the Wheaton sideline. And it's going to be Wheaton ball. With Smart picking it up.
These teams seem to have each other's number defensively, which is a good thing right now for the Lions, bad thing right now for the Bears. So the Lions have a 1-goal lead.
Kilburn, defended well by the Bears, will take it to the end zone. Butterbaugh is going to get it over to LeBeau. LeBeau, back to LeBeau, has 1 goal already. LeBeau passes it up to the side of the net, over to Quay. And a good turnover by the Bears.
It was Bridget Lane, I believe, taking that. A great catch. It's Bowlby with it, gets it to Murphy.
Murphy over to McIntyre with the jump pass. McIntyre over to Dupuis.
Stolen
by Gramala. And Butterbaugh, defended by the Bears, pass it to the side, over to Sherry. Sherry back over to LeBeau. Now gets over to Smart. Back to LeBeau. Defended by McIntyre. LeBeau advances towards the net. It's going to be another foul for the Bears.
And a free possession again for the Lions. You know, it's not something you want as the Bears to let up so many free possessions when you're down. You're not down by much. You know, again, this is a high-scoring game typically, but you know, you still want to prevent easy goals from going in.
Absolutely. It's going to be Quay taking it. And she scores! Georgia Quay.
Just an excellent shot, just too high for Giovanelli to get it in.
That is her first collegiate goal, the freshman from Suffield, Connecticut. And brings the Lions to 3 with 2 minutes left in the first.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter, and there's already been 4 goals so far in this game by both teams. 3 for the Lions, 1 for the Bears, and it's going to be interesting to see how it goes for the rest of this match. Can the Bears begin to stack up momentum and put the game for their side, or can the Lions continue their hot streak?
Yeah, 2 straight goals for the Lions in this first. As we get a reset with the draw control with Meredith Sylvia for the Bears. And it's going to be Lions possession once again with LeBeau, who is with the at midfield on the draw control with Sylvia. And we're going to stop the clock
Lions
with
goal
1:48.
scored by number 11, Georgia Qua. That goal is unassisted.
Looks like it's going to be yet another foul for the Bears. It's going to be Gav Smart resetting things for the Lions. Bears have 10 fouls. That's not a good look so far. Smart tried to pass it over, but it misses. It's going to go over by the snowbank. It's going to be Bears ball. See if they have a last gasp in the first. McIntyre drops the ball. Should pick it back up. It's going to get it over to Dupuis. Dupuis over to Murphy on the logo. Murphy's pass way wide. But it's going to be picked back up by Meredith Sylvia. Meredith Sylvia over to Bowlby. Bowlby defended by the Lions. Gets it over to Gonsalves. Gonsalves been quiet. Gonsalves over to McClay. McClay gets over to Lamoth after a little trouble with the ball. Harrington tried to do a wraparound goal, but is stopped swiftly by the Lions. Bowlby, and it's going to be a foul after a collision by Kylie Sherry. And it looks like Bowlby's grabbing one of her shoulders.
They did the ground pretty hard. It's an unfortunate thing to see a player get hurt. Hopefully she is okay. She just needs to go check in with the staff, but it's hopefully she's able to come back in and play for this team. But they're gonna not sure what they're gonna do right now. The game, for the moment, is stopped with 34 seconds left in the first quarter. There's only 29 seconds of the shot clock, though, so Bears need to figure something out here, this half as they send in. I believe that I can't get that number for you. We'll get it for you in a minute. Well, it's number 6. It's going to be Kaylee Joseph coming in for the Bears.
Making her collegiate debut as the freshman from Fairhaven, as Lions get yet another turnover. And Lions clear attempt will be good as Cannon tries to take it all the way. And the Lions score? No.
That can't be it. No, I don't think they scored. They're going to get a free possession, however.
All 3 of their goals scored off of free possessions.
11 seconds remaining in this first quarter.
And it's going to be yet another foul on the Bears, which is going to draw another free possession with Kilburn.
Yes.
Kilburn was forced to the side of the net on the last one. Kilburn, a good stop by the Bears, forcing Kilburn on a wide shot, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Lions 3, Bears 1. We'll be back in a few moments on the Bears Sports Network.
Mr. Worldwide to infinity, you know the roof on fire. We gon' boogie, oogie, oogie, jiggle, wiggle, and dance like the roof on fire. We gon' drink drinks and take shots until we fall out like the roof on fire. Now, baby, get my booty naked, take off all your clothes and light the roof on fire. Tell her, baby, 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 I'm on fire. I tell her, baby, 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 I'm a fireball. On fire, ain't no lie. Well, y'all slipping, he's running the game. Now, big bang, booty, get that kitty little noogie in a nice little shade. I gave Susie a little pat up on the booty, and she turned around and said, walk this way. I was born in a plane. Mama said that every word was on my name. I'm the best you've ever had. If you think I'm burning out, I never am. I'm on fire. Fireball. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but I don't care what y'all say. Cause as the world turns, y'all boys gonna learn that this shit right here don't play. That boy's from the bottom of the map. MIA USA. I gave Susie a little pat up on the booty and she turned around and said, walk this way. I was born in a plane. Mama said that every word was on my name. I'm the best you've ever had. If you think I'm burning out, I never am. I'm on fire.
Alright, we're about to start the second quarter here on Peter Football Field. Lions leading 3-1. All 3 goals on 3 positions by LeBeau, Spielman, and Quay. Meanwhile, the Bears' goal was by Harrington, assisted by Cameron Gonsalves. A lot of turnovers, lost turnovers, a lot of fouls given up by the Bears in the first quarter. What are they going to do to help slow it down?
Yeah, just look for the open pass, try to make lanes open for your teammates so they can bring the ball in and score. You just got to be careful with the ball, be careful where you're placing it. Interesting tidbit though, last season both these teams played against each other to start the season as well. And it was a 16-7 win for the Lions. The Bears looking to rewrite history and, win this one. Also, both teams ended last season on a loss, so both these teams are looking to start their season with a win.
And it's going to be yet another foul on the Bridgewater State Bears. And it's going to be Conwell. Conwell over to Kilburn. Kilburn is going to go into the end zone. He's going to pass it back a couple times. Over to Finney. Get it over to Smart. Smart over to Mountain.
Another goal.
Lions goal number 4. First non-free possession goal with 14:21 left in the second quarter.
No, the Lions are just doing a great job of scoring. We got Lions, we got Bears. Oh my! But the Lions are they're sort of overpowering the Bears in this one. Which, if you look at the matchup last year, the game 1 was 16-7 victory for the Lions. So hopefully it's a little more balanced than that, or even down to the wire. But so far so good for the Lions.
Yeah, historically, Wheaton has had an overwhelming advantage over the Bears, 35-7-1 against BSU all time.
9 goals scored by number 16.
The Lions have won 8 out of their last 9 matches.
Abigail Mountain.
And currently the Lions are on a 2-game winning streak against the Bears. Off the free position, this time the Bears win with Sylvia taking it. It's going to be defended by Chamberlain. Off the tip from the Lions player. Gonsalves receives. Gonsalves over to McCray. Play back over to Gonsalves. Gonsalves over to McIntyre. McIntyre passes towards the far side. Near the net is a Bears player, Sylvia, it looks like. And she's going to be stopped and passed back to Gonsalves. Gonsalves passes forward. And McClay shoots it. But the Bears will pick it back up. On McIntyre. McIntyre over to Harrington. Harrington stops. Getting stopped. And we get a whistle. A foul on the Lions. Looks like the Bears will be getting their first free possession of the game. They had none in the first. Severing Harrington looking for her second goal of the game. And she will get it. She scores.
Great possession of the Bears. They needed a score. They've gotten it. They need a couple more to tie this up early in the second quarter. Only 13-19 remaining. But just that excellent score though. That was needed badly for this Bears team.
Absolutely. Yeah, Severing Harrington takes all the credit. Bears' first free possession attempt results in a goal. Bear cut the deficit to 2. Lions 4, Bears 2.
The second goal of this game by Savannah Harrington. She was looking for the hat trick. She's hoping it comes soon. But she's hoping any of her other teammates are able to help her out and score.
Off the draw control, looks like the Bears will win, and they do. The Bears up tempo. With Gonsalves. Gonsalves goal advances towards the net. And off the push from against Harrington. Falls in front of the net. And we're probably going to get a foul on the Lions. And it's going to be Harrington taking her second free position attempt. She just scored on her first.
Harrington hit the ground hard there, but that's a recovery and getting back up.
By Harrington. Harrington. We could be getting our first Hattie up the season. But she is stopped by Geis. And that was needed by the Lions. Geis looking for someone to pass to, covered heavily by the Bears. And she's going to get it over to Smart, covered by Sylvia. Smart trying to clear it for the Lions. Smart loses it. Very physical play by McIntyre. And Lions, clear attempt is good, but with Chamberlain. Chamberlain's going to pass it off over to Finney. Finney on the far side, looking for someone to pass to. He's going to get it back over to Chamberlain. To Sherry. Sherry back to Chamberlain. The three players going back and forth as they try to find something with the 2-goal lead. Chamberlain's going to pass it back over to Sherry. Sherry. Now it's going to get it over to Smart. Smart over to Kilburn. Kilburn passes to the end zone. Finney. Finney behind the net. They try to pass it over the net, and shot clock runs out for the Lions.
Katie Murphy picking it up for the Bears. Not Katie Murphy, that's my bad. That is Melanie McClay.
And it looks like McClay is going to get fouled up, and we get a green card. LeBeau is coming off for the Lions. And she's going to sit in the timeout chair. And the shot clock will reset to 90 seconds. And McClay's going to reset with Meredith Sylvia. Meredith Sylvia over to Rona. Rona passes and advances to the net. Look like McIntyre. McIntyre scores! Bears score number 3.
McIntyre gets her first goal of the season in this first game. The third goal of the season for the Bears. Second goal scorer for the Bears of the season.
Absolutely. The Bears are trying to start a small comeback, even though it's early.
They've been 2 unanswered points so far for the Bears. They brought it down to a 1-goal lead for the Lions.
Aaron McIntyre scores on the man up, assisted by Catherine Rona. Rona with her first assist of the season. And the sun is shining for most of the field here in Bridgewater. As Bears and Lions get set with another draw control. 11:06 left in the second quarter.
The last matchup between these teams last year, Aaron McIntyre with 2 goals, Cameron Gonzalez with 2 goals. Savannah Harrington only had 1 in that game last year. But they're looking to improve on those numbers, both of them. And, Harrington already has. McIntyre looking to get at least 3 to improve that over last year.
Chamberlain is going to take it to the end zone. Just going to pass it back. Wheaton on the far side. Get it over to LeBeau after the penalty. Smart. Over to Chamberlain. Back to Smart. Smart loses it. Looks like she's going to be able to pick it back up. She's going to be defended by McClay. Smart. Passes to Chamberlain. Chamberlain passes towards the net. And we're going to get another Bears foul. And it's going to set up a free position. The Lions have scored 3 goals off of it so far. The 3 of 5 in total. And the Lions decide to take it back. They're now 3 of 6. Smart gets it over to Mountain. Mountain behind the net. Defended well by the Bears. Mountain looking for anywhere to go. And passes in front of the net. And a good save by Giovaniello. And a low one, too.
And I mentioned the goal scorers of last year's game for the Bears. For the Lions, it was Avonlea LeBeau with 5 goals. Lara Finney had 4 last game. That was very impressive performances for both of them. They're looking to do it again.
And we get another whistle on the play as Finney was carrying the ball. 2 referees around the 25 will have a little conversation. Just calling the 3rd referee over. Looks like we're all set. It's going to be a Bears foul. 16th foul already just in this first half with 9:20 left in the second quarter. Now Lions get things ready. Wheaton looking for someone to shoot the... And another nice save by Giovaniello. And she keeps the deficit at 1 for the Bears.
That's a great save, an opportune moment. The ball's moving. Sylvia drops it.
Sylvia, surrounded by 3 defenders for the Lions, gets past them. And it's going to be LeBeau covering her. Now Bears are behind the net with the pass soaring over McClay, I think. And the Lions are going to get a turnover.
That's exactly what I told them to avoid in order to prevent these turnovers. That's exactly what happened. These passes were too high. Gotta get the open look. Gotta get a good pass going, or else we get some turnovers happening. And if they start to stack up, it's gonna be an issue.
Lions pass it back. Just gotta get it over to Finney. Finney over Trulock. Chamberlain. Pass is no good. Gets past Mountain. But the Lions will pick it back up. Now it's going to be Finney. No. The pass was to Finney. It was Trulock with the ball. Now Finney advancing on the net. She passes. And the Lions score.
Another score for the Lions, and looking at last season's game, this is sort of where at this point in the game is when the Lions sort of started taking over. They had a 6-2 run to sort of end the game, and you can't really afford to let the teams get up on you like that.
Okay. And Bears and Lions get set with the draw control as the goal was by Logan Trulock, the senior out of Bath, Maine.
It was an 11-2 run to end the game last season. And they just kept scoring. The Bears had no answer. They're looking to do the same thing this year. The Bears need to start stepping up. They want to prevent history from repeating itself.
LeBeau, Lions will be getting 2 players in. I don't have their numbers at the moment. Now Lions is going to get it over to, I think, Trulock. 23. Gromala. Gromala's going to pass it over to Chamberlain.
Good push there, Bridget Lane, making the passer on the ball uncomfortable.
Spielman.
Opportunity.
Shot opportunity is no good for the Lions as Gio Viniello gets another save. Now Bears are going to advance.
It's Murphy getting it to Sylvia, but pass too high, collected by the Lions, number 19, Trulock.
And we got a few whistles on the play. It looked like it was a foul by the Bears. As after the clear attempt failed. That last shot by the Lions was by Jessica Chamberlain. And the Lions reset with Conwell. Conwell's going to get it over to Butterbaugh. Butterbaugh goes towards the end zone. And it's probably going to be another Bears foul as we stop the clock at 5:59. But it does not look close enough to trigger a free position.
Yeah, just under 6 minutes into the second quarter. The Lions are leading by 2.
And Katie Shaw will be getting a green card. So the Lions will be on the man up for like a couple minutes. There's Gromala. She passed it over. Lions on the far side. Over to Bilodeau. Chamberlain. And covered well by Bowlby. Gets it off over to Spielman. Spielman back to the Bilodeau. A shot by Trulock is no good as Giovaniello gets another save. And the Lions will pick it up off the snowbank. The Bilodeau. He's going to get it over to Gromala. A shot by Quay is wide, and the Bears will pick it up. Bowlby over to McIntyre. McIntyre will clear it for the Bears. And it's successful. McIntyre passes off to the side to Harrington. Harrington passes back to McIntyre, although she was well covered, and that caused the turnover.
McClay. It's going to be number 23. That's Gromala with it. Covered well by Bridget Lane.
Gromala behind the net to Chamberlain. Chamberlain looking for someone to pass to, and she'll pass it back to Gromala. Gromala over to Smart. Smart passes off to the side to Sherry. Smart back to Gromala. Wheaton moving the ball around with Chamberlain. Chamberlain passes back. A loose ball, and it's going to be picked back up by LeBeau. LeBeau tried to advance on the net. She's going to get fouled up.
They need to be more careful with these penalty calls. You know, it's still early in this game, but like I said, last year, this is sort of where the Lions sort of took the game and ran with it. You know, you don't want, if you're the Bears, you don't want that to happen again. You've already let up one unanswered goal so far.
And she scores.
Your second unanswered goal then for the Bears. The Lions taking and extending their lead here. 6-3.
That
did not go in. Never mind.
I thought it went in. My bad.
The goal did not count. We move on. Maybe the Bears are able to rewrite history yet.
It was a good clear attempt with Sylvia. Harrington over to Gonsalves. Gonsalves passes it back over to Shaw. Harrington back to Sylvia. And a contested pass intercepted by the Lions, but we get a whistle after that.
It's going to remain Lions ball.
LeBeau with the pick.
It was an offside, I believe.
LeBeau over to Conwell. Conwell speeding past the Bears defense, and the clear attempt is good.
What speed there by Conwell.
Gromala over to Sherry. Sherry back over to LeBeau. LeBeau passes off to the far side. Now the Lions are in the end zone. Gromala. And it's going to be a Bears turnover by McClay. McClay surrounded by all of the defenders, it seems like. And that's going to cause a turnover with LeBeau picking it up. And Katie Murphy is guarding.
That was Bowlby guarding. Bowlby gets out to Gromala. Another whistle's blown. 1:44 remaining in this game.
The Lions 3 of 5 on free possessions. It's going to be Gramala. She's going to take another direction. She's going to try to go around. And then she passes it off instead.
And I think that goal is going to stand this time. It's another goal for the Lions. 6-3 with 1:33 in this ball game. Lions lead.
6-3. The assist was by, looks like it was by Butterbaugh. And the goal was by Sherry. Her first goal of the season.
Number 1, Kylie Sherry, assisted by number 4.
And
Mikey
the Lions
Butterbaugh.
have 6 different goal scorers, while the Bears only have 2, with Savannah Harrington having 2 goals.
There's McIntyre with the other one. But Harrington having a great game so far. Needs some help from her teammates. Obviously, this is a team sport. You can only do so much.
A good turnover by the Bears. Looks like it was McIntyre that caused it. It's going to get it over.
Powerful shot there.
By Katie Shaw. Now Gonzalez on the near side. Gonzalez over to Sylvia. Over to McClay. McClay. From McIntyre back to McClay. McClay tries to advance the ball with a pass.
Turnover. And it's
going to be a quick pass by Geis. Get over to Sherry. Sherry over to Chamberlain. 38 seconds left in the second. Wheaton will just take their time as the game clock is over the shot clock. LeBeau. Sherry had the reach for that pass.
There's 15 seconds remaining in this first half.
LeBeau will advance on the net. She shoots and it goes wide.
That's gonna do it for the first half. 6-3 Lions lead.
Fans, that will
over
be the end of the
Bears.
first half. With the
What are you
score of the
expecting in the
Lions
second half, Zach?
6, and your Bridgewater State Bears 3.
I'm expecting, a good match in the second half.
From Peter Massafawa Field.
Hopefully the
right
Bears will
after
just
these 10
play, a little bit cleaner game.
Yeah, Bears definitely need to focus on minimizing turnovers, minimizing possessions for the Lions, because you can't score unless you have possession of the ball.
Minimizing fouls, too.
And fouls are also going to help, too.
All right, we'll be back in about 10 minutes with the second half here on BSN.
I can take the heat, baby, best believe that's the moment I shine. 'Cause every romance shakes and it bends, baby, no chance. When the night's here, I don't do tears, baby, no chance. I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Watch me dance, dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance, dance the night away. I'll still keep the party running, I wonder how to place. Lately, I've
good to see the world getting loose. Feels good to see the world getting loose. I don't know about you, Set Noel. I don't know about you, Phenom. I don't know about you, like Shadow. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I'm 2+2, I'm for sure. You down, I'm down, baby, let's go. You stop, you drop, baby, then roll. You twerk, you pop, booty so swole. I'd hate me too if I were you. And when it comes to being, I'll take two. It's only one life, you don't get two. So live life, don't let it live you.
I got a pocket full of $100 bills. Put on a jacket, cause these diamonds give you chills. 2 shots are running, 2 out, I'm starting tonight. Tonight, yeah. Look in the mirror, I'm like, who the hell is he? So many whips and cribs, I'm losing track of keys. Ooh, up to something, ooh, yeah, I love it, alright. Oh,
Yeah, I'm drinking out the bottle. Hanging with supermodels. Feel like I hit the lotto. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I'm 1+1, I'm too strong. If you ain't about money, then get gone. I wanna wild out all night long. You wanna ride out, then get on. I'd hate me too if I were you. And when it comes to being, I'll take two. It's only one life, you don't get two. So live life, don't let it live you.
I got a pocket full of $100 bills. Put on a jacket, cause these diamonds give you chills. 2 shots are running, 2 out, I'm starting tonight. I'm starting tonight, yeah. Look in the mirror, I'm like, who the hell is he? So many whips and cribs, I'm losing track of keys. Ooh, up to something, ooh, yeah, I love it, alright. Oh,
Yeah, I'm drinking out the bottle. Hanging with supermodels. Feel like I hit the lotto. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good.
Lay, sir. Yeah.
Cadence in the building.
Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come to the show goes on. Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come to the show goes on.
Have you ever had the feeling that you was being had? Don't that shit that make you mad? They treat you like a slave. Put chains all on your soul and put whips up on your back. They be lying through their teeth. Hope you slip up off your path. I don't switch up, I just laugh. Put my kicks up on the wrist. Unaffected by their threats. They get busy on their see, that's how that shut down made me. That's how my daddy raised me. That glittering may not be gold, don't let nobody play me. If you are my homeboy, you never have to pay me. Don't and put your hands up. In times it's how you stand up. Or you be the man, cause a brand that the fans trust. So even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up.
Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on all right. Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on.
1 in the air for the people ain't here. 2 in the air for the father that's there. 3 in the air for the kids in the ghetto. 4 for the kids that don't wanna be there. None for the niggas trying to hold them back. 5 in the air for the teachers not scared to tell those kids that's living in the ghetto that it's holding back that the world is theirs. Yeah, the world is yours. I was once that little boy, terrified of the world. Now I'm on a world tour. I won't give up everything. thing. Even start a world war for these ghetto girls and boys I'm rapping around the world for. Africa to New York, Haiti then I detour, Oakland out to Auckland, Gaza Strip to Detroit. Say hip hop on the destroy. Tell them look at me, boy. I hope your son don't have a gun and never be a D-boy. The show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come out. The show goes on all night. Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come out. So no matter what you've been through, no matter what you into, no matter what you see, when you look outside your window, brown grass or green grass, picket fence or barbed wire, never ever put them down. You just lift your arms higher, raise them till your arms tired, let them know you there, that you're struggling, surviving, that you gon' persevere. Yeah, ain't nobody leaving, nobody going home, even if they turn the lights out, the show is going on. Alright, the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so strong. Anybody ever wonder when they will see the sun? Just remember when you come out. The show goes on alright. The show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they will see the sun? Just remember when you come out. The show goes on.
Peace up, A-Town.
She was checking it on me. From the game, she was sitting in my ear. You would think that she knew me. Decided to cheat. Conversation got heavy. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow.
We're about to get underway with the second half here on Peter Mazzafaro Field. Lions leading 6-3. Bears, a lot of miscues on the field in the first half, including 19 fouls.
Yeah, 19 fouls to the Bears as opposed to the Lions 8. So it's over twice as many fouls in the Bears. That's not sustainable if you want to win.
Absolutely.
The Bears gotta prevent these unnecessary fouls, but that's just prevent the Lions from getting possession of the ball if they want to win this game. The Lions just got to keep making the Bears uncomfortable and forcing them to foul, and they'll win this game.
Yeah, but the Bears are still getting themselves hyped, coming onto the field, doing jumpy jacks. Good music here. Bears are still excited to start this second half.
Yeah, they're playing Usher. It's like the halftime show all over again.
Lions with possession. LeBeau loses it, but quickly picks it back up. Lions on the end zone with McClay guarding. Lions looking for someone to pass to. She misses. It's going to be Smart picking it back up. And the Lions' low shot by Mountain is going to be saved by Giovaniello. Now Bears will try to clear it. It's Katie Murphy. Murphy, a pass over to McIntyre on the logo. Gets it back over to Murphy. Murphy over to Lane. Lane back to Murphy. Lions are stopping the Bears in their tracks.
Good catch there.
McClay pass, and the clear attempt is good. Now Bears in the end zone. Cameron Gonsalves misses the pass. Still trying to pick it up.
And keeps it in bounds. To the Bowlby.
Bowlby advances forward with McIntyre. McIntyre surrounded by 4 defenders. So McIntyre gets over to Gonzalez. She's been quiet. Looks like the ball hit the goal post, and it's going to be Lions' ball. Lions are trying to clear it on the far side. Over to Kilburn. Kilburn will clear it for the Lions. Oh, but a turnover. A nice turnover by McIntyre. McIntyre over to Harrington. Harrington still looking for her Hattie. First Hattie up the season for herself and the Bears. Harrington heavily guarded on the far side. Now she's going to get it off to Shaw. Shaw back over to McClay.
Recovered there by Gonzalez.
Gonzalez looking for her first points up the season. Gonzalez heavily guarded. Trying to push her out of bounds. But Banglemeyer.
Shot wide.
Shot wide after a tough pass. But Lamoth will take it still. Bowlby, the midfielder, get it back over to Lamoth. Lamoth passes in traffic. Bears scoop it back up. Harrington. Harrington with 1 Lions defender. Harrington gets it back over to Lamont.
5 seconds on the shot clock. It's going to be no good for the Bears. So they're going to have time to get this off.
Absolutely. And it will be Lions ball. Sherry on the far side. Sherry loses the ball. Is able to pick it back up. It was Katie Shaw who drew it loose. She's going to pass it over to Smart. Smart. Pass it over to the far side. Goes back to Smart. Over to LeBeau. Huh?
Apologies, it was still marked the first quarter on the scoreboard, but it's corrected now. It is the third quarter.
And we get a whistle on the play with Finney with the ball. It's going to be a free position. Lions got over 50% of their declared free position shots. There were a couple that they decided to go back, like this one. You know, the Lions in the first quarter, they were really taking advantage of these free positions, but now not really so much ever since. That Lions' first 3 goals were off of free positions, but nonetheless, Lions still have the ball.
Good save.
Good save by Gio of Veniello off the shot from Chamberlain. Now Bowlby over to Sylvia, the 3-time MASCAC Rookie of the Week last season. And we get a whistle, and it's going to be Lions ball. Another costly turnover. And we get some mass substitutions on the Lions side. Get some fresh bodies in there.
Now, they do a lot of running in this game, like I mentioned earlier, and so you gotta keep the fresh legs out there.
Absolutely, and looks like Spielman, who has the ball right now, is one of those subs. Spielman is gonna pass it over to Finney. Finney steps back. Finney. Spielman. Passes Spielman. Spielman over to Kilborn. And we get another whistle on the play. Now set up another free position by Kilborn. Still 3 of 5 as the Lions have taken several back. Looks like, the Bears have had a good strategy ever since that first quarter. And she does it again. Another unofficial free position attempt. As we get Finney with the ball over to Bilodeau.
That's another goal, I believe, for the Lions.
And it's
yes.
Finney.
That's a goal for the Lions. It's been, I believe, 3 unanswered for the Lions.
Yep, 3 straight.
It's just, this. Like I said, the last quarter was where the Lions ran away with it last year. They're looking to do it again. The Bears are looking to prevent that.
Lion goal scored by number 18, Lara Finney. That goal is unassisted.
It may just be too late.
Yep. Anything can happen, though. Laura Finney gets her first goal of the season. The junior from Westfield. As the Bears and Lions take another draw control. Sylvia and LeBeau facing again. And it's going to be a foul. It was either McIntyre or Sylvia with the foul.
Again, the Bears get nervous and they start getting fouled. And I think that they need to avoid that. They had so many in the first half. It cost them badly. It's gonna cost them again this quarter if they can't keep it under control. The fouls. Because giving free possessions to the opposing side that's just the recipe for disaster.
Yeah, I agree 100% with you.
Yeah.
It's going to be a yellow card on Savannah Harrington. So she'll be sitting on the chair on the sideline as the Lions will take another advantage on the man up. Spielman passed it to Finney. Finney passed it towards behind the end zone, behind the net. Oh, and a good turnover by the Bears. Erin McIntyre. And now she's got speed past the Lions defense. She'll take the clear herself.
McIntyre's lighting up the stat sheet in this game, getting goals and steals at a rapid pace.
Timeout on the field.
And we get a timeout on the field with 7:35 left in the third. Lions 7, Bears 3. So tomorrow on BSN on BTV, we get a MassCAC semifinal tournament doubleheader. Men's and women's basketball, both against Westfield State. That should be an exciting game tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. The playoffs, both teams with high seeding and to host a game. And they win this game and move on to the next round. And it's exciting to see what happens then. It's very exciting to see. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. Today is also an interesting game. It's a season opener and home opener for the BSU Bears women's lacrosse team. And they're down the ropes right now, but they're not out. They're down but not out, as they say.
Absolutely.
it's going to be interesting to see how the game ends with about quarter and a half remaining. As, you know, the Bears need to score 4 to tie it up. 5 to take the lead. But they have to do it
sooner rather than later.
sooner rather than later, absolutely.
Yep. After this game for the Bears will be 4 straight road games. In a couple days, we'll be traveling over to Connecticut for a 5 o'clock game against the United States Coast Guard. And then they'll be traveling over to Maine against University of New England Northeasters for a 4 o'clock tilt on March 1st. And then they'll be taking a trip over to Puerto Rico for 6 days. While they're over there, they'll be facing Chatham and RIT.
Yeah, I mean, for spring break, you get to go to Puerto Rico with your, you know, some of your closest friends in the team. That sounds like a great time. You know, I wish I was a part of the women's lacrosse team, but I'm grateful for what I do though. You know, it's game time now.
Anyways, Gonzalez is gonna get over to I think Lamothe, but there's gonna be a turnover for the Lions. It's gonna be Cannon who scooped it up.
It's at least Cannon. A lot of speed there, getting away and avoiding Cameron Gonzalez.
It's going to be a turnover on the pass for the Lions as Katie Murphy takes it out. Just get over to Lane. Lane over to Dupuy. Back to Lane. Lane tries to advance it, and she does with Meredith Sylvia. Meredith Sylvia clears it for the Bears. Get it back over to McClay. McClay passes to the side. Looks like to McIntyre. Lions are starting to back off their coverage, but they send one woman up with Trulak. The Bears on the far side trying to advance on the net, but it's stopped. McIntyre back. Bears advance with the pass.
It's stolen. It's Conwell.
They tried to get it over to McClay, but it's stopped by the Lions defense. As Bowlby knocks it down, but the Lions pick it back up.
Kelly Sherry.
Conwell over to Spielman. Spielman. Lions clear attempt is good. Spielman passed to the side. Over to Bilodeau. Lions on the back side. And a good pick by Bowlby. It's a good read over there in the defensive zone. And now she tries to clear it for the Bears. It's going to be a foul on the Lions towards the far side.
Another green card being assessed here. It's going to remain Bears' possession. But the Lions are on top of it. It gets to McIntyre.
The foul, and I presume the green card will be for Hallie. What am I hearing? Severian Harrington in front of the net. Shot is no good. Bears pick it back up behind the net. The Bears try to advance. Another turnover. It could be. The Bears are lucky. Able to pick it back up with Lamothe. And now Shaw is in the end zone. Shaw wraps around. He gets over to McIntyre. And McIntyre over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez advances, but does not take a shot. He tries to pass it over to, looks like McIntyre. But it's going to be intercepted by the goaltender, Katie Geis.
You guys made a great play there. The game seemed to be paused at this moment. It's going. I believe it's going to remain Lions ball. Yes. It's no. Yes. What? I'm sorry. It's the first game back. We're working on it. We're working on it. They're reviewing it with the referees.
Yeah, I'm trying to, overhear on like the radio in the press box. The people on the ground try to see, what the appropriate call is. It looks like it's actually they set up for a free position, which if so, this should be the Bears' third. They're 1 of 2 so far.
18 seconds on the shot clock. 4 minutes 6 seconds in the third quarter. In this exciting game with Lacrosse at Peter Mazzaferro Field at Bridgewater State University.
And the Bears score off the free position.
That's their first goal in a while. First goal in the second half. They've answered. They need 3 more for Wheaton in order to tie it back up. It's getting interesting. It's definitely getting closer. Keeping these games close is kind of going to be the goal for this Bears team, is keeping it close and trying to take the edge.
Yes, that free position was caused by a foul by Kendall Conwell. And Bears take advantage. A second free position goal of the game. LeBeau and Sylvia will take the draw control. And the goal was by Erin McIntyre. It's goal number 2 of the game. On Hattie Watch, she's now on Hattie Watch with Savannah Harrington.
Their goal, her second of the game, scored by number 14, Erin McIntyre.
It's going to be LeBeau taking it off the logo. LeBeau surrounded by 3 Bears defenders. She gets the pass off. Lions on the far side. She's got to get it over to Sherry. Sherry over to LeBeau. LeBeau over to Smart. Back to LeBeau. Sherry. Passed on the far side. Guarded by Murphy. And a good. And the Lions score!
Quick answer there by the Lions to keep us a 4-point game. They do not want to give up this lead.
Lions 8, Bears 4. And time is running out on the Bears.
3:19 remaining in this third quarter. Is on number 23 for Wheaton, Gromola.
It's Gromala, the midfielder from the junior from Killingworth, Connecticut.
Lion goal scored by number 23, Sophie Gromala. That is
off the draw.
unassisted.
And the Lions take it once again. And there's another foul on Bridgewater here again. Looks like by Katie Shaw. Yep, Katie Shaw. Lions behind the net.
So it was out of bounds off of Lane.
And after Lane batted it down with her stick. And the Bears will close. It's going to be and we're going to get a Bears foul. And the shot clock will go back to 60. It's 61.
We're hearing the call up here in the press box as well. 61 seconds on the shot clock.
And the last foul was by Mia Dupuy. Lions dropped the ball with LeBeau. LeBeau back over to Smart. Back to LeBeau. LeBeau passes it off to Sherry. Sherry passes it forward. Lions behind the net. A pick play by Quay. Smart advances it forward with the pass. Goes back to Smart. Smart over to LeBeau. LeBeau surrounded by 3 Bears defenders. And the pass misses. But Kilborn is going to pick it back up. Kilborn back over to Smart. Smart over to Sherry. Sherry tries to advance on the net. The pass is in traffic. Ball's going to fall on the ground. It's going to be Kilburn, and the shot clock runs out on the Lions.
The 61 seconds of the shot clock went away quickly. And it's going to be the Bears' ball with just under a minute 30.
Murphy and Dupuy gets it back over to Giovanniello. Passes it back over to Murphy. Murphy covered heavily on the near side. It's going to be a foul on Kilburn. It's going to be a green card on Kilburn, and she'll be going to the timeout chair. .108 left in the third. The Bears go back on the man up. Murphy back to Dupuy. Dupuy over to Lane. Lane passes it forward. The Bears are moving quickly with Harrington. Harrington's clear attempt is good. Harrington over to McIntyre. Gonzalez looking for her first point of the season. Gonzalez advances forward. And off the rebound, the Bears score number 5.
With 36 seconds remaining in the third quarter, really cutting it close there. But I mean, it's just interesting to see what happened the rest of this game. The Bears are starting to catch momentum. They scored 2 goals in the second half. You know, I believe it's been 2 goals for each team in the second half. The Bears need to start hitting this momentum, carry into the fourth quarter, and take this game, rewrite history.
Yeah, so the shot before the rebound was by Meredith Sylvia. And the goal was by Abigail Lambert, the freshman from Harrisville, Rhode Island, for her first collegiate goal. Congratulations to Abigail Lambert. Scoring on the man-up advantage.
Scored by number
as
7.
the Bears win
Abigail
a draw.
Lambert.
Shaw.
That goal's unassisted.
The Bears looks like they're outnumbering the Lions in the offensive zone. And shot is way on top for Gonzalez. And the Lions will pick it up.
Clock continues. There's only 10 seconds remaining in this quarter. That's going to do it. Falling over.
Looks like a slash.
Stop the clock with 4 seconds. I mean, barring a miracle, he should be going into this fourth quarter. Lions 8, Bears 5. I think the only way that a goal is scored here is if it's an own goal, and we certainly don't want that. They're waiting for the right moment.
We get a yellow card on Savannah Harrington. She'll head to the chair.
That's it for the third quarter. Again, like I mentioned earlier, Lions 8, Bears 5. We're into the fourth quarter now. And it's interesting to see what happens. You know, only a 3-point lead. Last year was a very different game heading into the fourth. So we'll see how these teams are able to recuperate and finish this off. 15 more minutes remain.
Yep, in a couple minutes, we'll start with the fourth quarter here on the Bear Sports Network.
I'm one of the greatest, ain't no debating on it. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily medicated. Ironic, I gave him love and they end up hating on me. She told me she loved me and she been waiting. Been fighting hard for your love and I'm running thin on my patience. Needing someone to hug, even took it back to the basics. You see what you got me out here doing? Might have threw me off, but can't nobody stop the movement. Let's go. Left foot, right foot, levitating. Pop stars, do a leap with the baby. I had to lace my shoes for all the blessings I was chasing. If I ever slip, I fall into a better situation. So catch up, go put some cheese on it, get out and get your bread up. They always leave when you fall, but you run together. Weight of the world on my shoulders, I kept my head up. Now baby, stand up, cause girl, you want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me.
Alright, we're about to start the final quarter here on the campus of Bridgewater State University. Lions 8, the Bears 5. Savannah Harrington with the yellow card and sitting in the chair. And you know, the numbers are staggering in terms of miscues for the Bears. 19 turnovers and 28 fouls. And 14 calls by the Lions. So the Bears have to answer quickly if they want to even have a chance to win this game.
If you look at like the shot numbers, there's 21 shots for the Lions, 16 for the Bears. In fact, there are only 16 shots on goal for Wheaton, which means like that you can't get in a position where you're letting it up as the Bears. You want to win this game, you got to clean it up in 15 minutes to figure that out.
It appears that Hannah Bowlby will take it, maybe taking the draw control. It's been mostly Meredith Sylvia.
McIntyre had a couple. It's gonna. Wonder what it's gonna be for this fourth quarter. I believe it's gonna be Lions ball to start. There you go.
Yeah, the Bears did not send anybody on that draw control.
There's going to be an offsides call on the Bears.
And Cameron Gonzalez is coming off for the Bears.
Cameron Gonzalez, a great player for this team. Was last year, is continuing to be this year. Hasn't scored yet, but has come close. So
yeah, and she has the green card now. So a couple cards been shown on the Bears in these last few seconds of at the end of the third, now start of the fourth. And Lions are on the man up. as they scored 1 goal in the third with Laura Finney.
And there have been a few cards for both teams. But they've mainly been going against the Bears. Bears need to clean up their act a little bit.
Yeah, the Lions have 8 different goal scorers through 3 quarters. With Sherry's gonna pass it back. Back to Sherry. Sherry tries to advance. Now it's gonna get over to Chamberlain. Chamberlain gets it over to Smart. Smart passes towards the far side, and the Lions score. Looks like Laura Finney.
Another goal here for the Lions.
And Laura Finney gets her 2nd goal of the game on the man up. Lions 9, Bears 5.
That's a 4-goal lead again for the Lions. It might be just too much to overcome for the Bears. Again, like it's a 90-second
Lions
shot
goal,
clock.
scored by
That's a
number
lot of
18,
time to
Lyra
just sort of
Finney.
hold on to the ball and
Assisted
just
by
let the
number
clock tick
25,
away and
Gabby
watch
Smart.
you can just watch as the other team steals the game from you as the clock just drains and drains and drains.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what I assume. I mean, they're going to remain aggressive probably, but the Lions really could just hold on to the ball and just end this game. But maybe it's because it's the first game, they want more goals. Get those stats up for these players. It's Hannah Bowlby for the Bears on the draw control.
That last goal was assisted by Gab Smart, her first point of the year, as the Bears win the draw control with Erin McIntyre on the far side. McIntyre is going to pass it back over to Bowlby. Back to McClay. McClay passes it forward. He loses the ball twice. Picks it back up. Back over to Bowlby. From the feed from Gonzalez. Looking for someone to pass to. Now she's on the far side. Back over to Bowlby. For Bowlby, the bad pass causes a turnover. And there's a collision at the 10-yard line near the far side.
It's a very unfortunate outcome there. The yellow card on the Bears. I believe that's going to be on Bowlby potentially. It is on Bowlby. She's going to take time out.
And the Lions will be on another man-up advantage.
Yeah, that's just not something you can allow as the Bears. You can't allow the Lions to just get these free possessions, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're giving them the ball back, and you need the ball to score.
Yes.
But the Lions are more than happy with this outcome if they can hold on to it.
12:58 left in the game. Lions 9, Bears 5 and Lions on the man-up advantage. The Lions have scored 2 goals both by Finney on the man-up, and the Bears have scored 2 with Erin McIntyre and Abigail Lambert.
Last year, both of these teams ended the season 10-8, which is not too shabby. That's a pretty decent record to have. You know, all-time for the all-time record for the coaches here. Coach Koblik is 165 overall, but has a conference record of 86, which is pretty decent.
64.
64. I'm sorry. I can't. That's my bad. And then Coach Adams for the Bears.
Lions
74-51.
She had a chance. Had a goal as they were outnumbering the Bears, but good defense by Giovanello. As Bowlby Or is that Lane? It's Lane. Lane over to Murphy. Murphy passes towards the far side. Gets over to Aaron McIntyre. McIntyre slows down. The clear attempt is good. Passes it towards the far side. Now behind the net. Gets over to...
Gonzalez loses it. Gonzalez recovers it.
Gonzalez, a fire pass, but that's no good as the ball is on the ground.
Oh, hitting the head. It's gonna be Conwell being hit in the head there. Like a yellow card. A yellow card on, I believe that's number 23 for the Bears, Katie Shaw. That's two people currently sitting in the chair for the Bears, giving a great advantage here to the Lions, which is not what you want. It's the last thing you want when you're down 4 goals late, or I guess early in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that is confirmed. That is a yellow. Yep, Katie Shaw at 9:43. Conwell. He's going to get it over towards Sherry, and passes it off. Lions advance on the advantage. And looks like another stick to the head for the Lions. And that may set up a free position. And earlier in this game, Lions scored 3 goals off free positions. So after that, they just been stopped by the Bears for the most part. And the Lions score. And Lions are running away with this thing.
That's a good score there. That's gonna be that might be the nail in the coffin there. 11 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter, up by 5. You can really just hold on to the ball. You know they need at least the Bears need a minimum of 5 possessions to tie the game. With 90 seconds plus 5 minutes, that's it's over half of the time remaining. So.
Yeah, the goal is by LeBeau on the man up as we get a timeout here on Peter Mazzafaro Field after that goal.
There's a Bears timeout. It's not impossible for the Bears to come back. They just need to prevent more turnovers. Keep themselves more controlled. Don't force so many penalties. And just get on the ball. Just hold on to it. Put the ball in the net where it needs to go. And you need to rush the Lions to make sure they don't score anymore. The Bears need to lock down here. Coach Adams is a great coach, especially with conference play. Their on-time record is 40-17 within the conference. And then outside the conference, overall, she's 74-51 in her 8th season, which is very impressive. She's an excellent coach. But they've been an excellent person, having spoken to her a few times. Great leader for this team. They just got to rally their troops and get them playing the right path.
Yes, absolutely. On both teams, two on each. They all have 2 goals. LeBeau has 2, Finney has 2, and Harrington and McIntyre still for the Bears. LeBeau is definitely she is a good goal scorer for the Lions. She scored 50 last season, 7th in the NUMAC. As they look at players like her and Finney, and the rest. 8 different goal scorers in this game for the Lions. Well, only 3 for the Bears. Once again, Harrington, McIntyre with 2. And the freshman, Abigail Lambert, the Rhode Island product, with 1.
Cam Gonzalez for the Bears on the draw control. Look at the number on the Lions. Number 13.
LeBeau.
Had an excellent game at the start to the season. She's looking to continue her hot streak for the rest of the season, especially for the rest of this game, and just put it underway. Put it away in favor of the Lions.
Still a loose ball around the logo. And it's going to be a Wheaton ball with LeBeau picking it up after a very long draw control. Lions trying to choose some clock. The Lions just pass it around with LeBeau. Bow over to Kilborn. Kilborn back over to LeBeau. The Lions just taking their time. Sherry. Back over to Smart. Smart passes forward. Now it goes back to Sherry. Lions with Smart. Smart over to Sherry. Sherry passes in front of the net. She doesn't take a shot with Chamberlain. And the Bears have a turnover. It's going to be Bridget Lane who caused that turnover. Now she's going to pass it back to Murphy. Murphy will pass it over to Dupuy. Dupuy passes it forward as Bears try to clear it. Gives it over to Bowlby. Bowlby, a bad pass. And it's looking like a Lions turnover, and it's going to be Kilborn picks it up. Kilborn 3-on-1 with the Bears. And it's going to be yet another foul for these Bears. 33rd.
33 fouls is a lot of fouls. I mean, it's not it's not the best call I could give, but that's it's quite a few, and it's definitely cost the Bears in this game. If the Lions score here, this is certainly the dagger to put this game away. The shot's too high, however, so game continues.
The Bears will advance it off the wide shot, off the free position. They're 7th of the game. Lane tries to clear it for the Bears. Lane passes it over to Bowlby. Bowlby clears it for the Bears. And back to Bowlby. And Bowlby over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez tried to figure out what lane she was going to take. She just passes it off. Bears try to get it in front of the net. Yet another turnover caused by the Lions. Lions tried to speed past the Bears defense with Bowlby putting pressure on Finney. Finney takes it all herself. Finney passes over to Kilborn. Kilborn passes it back. It's gotta be Spielman. Spielman passes it left. Lions once again chewing some clock. Gotta get it over back to Spielman. Spielman goes over to Grimala. Grimala passes it off to Chamberlain. Chamberlain did passed it near the 10-yard line. It's going to be Spielman loses it. The Bears try to cause a turnover, but Lions are going to scoop it back up. 26 seconds left in the shot clock.
7 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter.
Kamala gets it back over to Spielman. Spielman tries to advance. Passes it left. Now she advanced on the net. Lions pick it back up off the missed shot, and the shot clock will go to 0.
You know, even though they didn't score on that possession, it's still a good possession for the Lions because they took so much time. They have the freedom now, especially if they get a turnover here on the Bears, so they just hold on to the ball for the rest of the game.
Yeah, pretty much. That shot was by Laura Finney. The Bears on the far side. They tried to get closer, a small deficit as much as they can. Gonzalez fakes a shot. Is surrounded by the Lions. Still goes past. She loses the ball. Gonzalez hits the deck. No call. Looks like a clean play, and the Lions will cause yet another turnover. Now Kilburn will be on the logo. She speeds past the Bears defense as the clear attempt is good. Kilburn passes it back. Good pressure by the Bears defense. Passes it across over to Spielman. Spielman over to Gramala. Back to Spielman. Spielman passes it left. A good pass in front of the net. She loses the ball. It could be a turnover. Looks like a kickball.
Scooped up for the Bears. It's McIntyre. Trying to find room. Gets it. It's a turnover for the Lions. Not an opportune moment. I think just keeping the ball high, passing it around is your best option to win this game. You don't need to score again. You just need to prevent the Bears from scoring. And the best way to do that is to just not give them possession.
Shaw passes it towards the end zone. Pass it back over to McClay. McClay over. Bears try to move the ball around as they try to score. It's scooped up, or caught rather, by Geis. Now the Lions take possession with Spielman. The ball rolls around. It's going to be a turnover for the Bears. And a ground ball pickup too.
And the Bears are still fighting to get back in this, but
time is running out.
These could be some costly mistakes to the Lions if they're not careful and keep just giving the ball back to the Bears, unless the Bears turn it over like that. And now it's, there's a, it's very difficult for the Lions to lose this game at this point. With just under 3.5 minutes remaining, they can afford to hold on to the ball for the next two possessions.
Yep,
I think that's really their goal. They're sort of just standing still here.
Yeah, that last turnover was caused and picked up by Kendall Conwell. Sherry passes back. Back to Sherry. As the Lions take their time. Trying to move on the Bears. Smart. Back to Sherry. Sherry tries to pick the Bears off. With Mountain.
20 seconds shot clock.
LeBeau passes it to the side of the net over to Chamberlain. Chamberlain passes it back. is going to be a Bears turnover. I've heard it's going to be caused by Rona. Dupuis pass it back to Lane with 2 minutes left. McClay, the Bears speed past the Lions. Aaron McIntyre scores.
It may be too late, but an excellent goal there by McIntyre. Is that the hat trick, I believe? Or is
that is the hat trick.
The hat trick for McIntyre.
First hat trick of the season for the Bears. In garbage time.
I know Harrington had 2 earlier. But this should be the hat trick for McIntyre.
It is.
An excellent start to the season for McIntyre.
Assisted by Melanie McClay.
She probably would have hoped that it would have, also mounted in a W, but I think you gotta look at individual performances. You gotta see what you could have done better. She's played pretty well.
Yes, absolutely. As there is a timeout on the field with 1:52 left in the game.
The player's mentality is, what could I have done differently to win this game? And I think McIntyre has played well, but she's looking to think I could have made this play or made this play. And that's just something that you do as a player. Just, put on yourself what you could do to help your team. It's like the quote by Kennedy. That's not what your country can do for you. That's what you can do for your country. It's so like that's not what you can do. The team can do for you. That's what you can do for your team.
Yes, I agree with that 100%. That is McIntyre's second career hat trick. April 19th last season against Salem State, when Bears won 12-7, she scored 3 goals, including one on the free position. And that is her 7th straight game with multiple goals. She ended the season the last 6 games with at least 2 per game. So picking up where she left off for these Bears.
Minute 52 remaining.
20 minutes in between the shot clock and the game clock. It's going to be a pass goes awry for Sylvia as a last-ditch effort. Another costly turnover, which has been the story of the game pretty much for the Bears.
If I were the Lions, I'd have a few more careful passes, but for the most part, just hold on to it. Just get it to players who are open and making sure it's a safe pass. Don't take any unnecessary risks and just hold on to it. Take the shot clock violation and go home back to Wheaton with a win. It's not a long drive, but it's...
Yeah, Norton, Massachusetts. One closer college is to BSU.
Drive past Norton every morning and we commute here, so...
The Bears and Lions front of the net. The Bears good defense as their last-ditch effort. And now the Bears try to cut somewhat of a deficit in these final seconds.
Certainly not as big of a deficit as last year's game, but definitely a valiant effort by both teams. The Bears did their best. Sometimes your best isn't good enough to win, but you should be proud of the work you put in as the Bears. And the Lions should also be very proud that they can come out of this game with starting the season 1-0, undefeated. 10 seconds remaining.
Yep, that's going to be the Lions' 3rd straight win against the Lions. 9 out of their last 10 matches, and that will be the ball game. Lions 10, Bears 6. Despite the loss, Aaron McIntyre has a great performance with the hat trick.
On Tuesday, March
And that's
12th,
gonna be it until after spring break for the the women's lacrosse squad here at home. The next home game will be Tuesday, March 12th against Salve Regina at 6 o'clock. Well, that will do it here on BSN tonight.
Remember to join us tomorrow for the basketball doubleheader. It's in a MASCAC tournament.
Yep, Zachary McMahon, David Souza on the call. Remember that every day is a great day to be a Bear. Thank you for watching.